Enjoy your chicken. Barbecue.
I'm Bob Cook, pastor of the Church at Grace Park in White House, Tennessee, and we're here today for a Labor Day weekend picnic with our friends from various churches. This is our picnic pavilion here on our campus, and you're watching Mic Check.
We are Hosea Community Church Youth Choir, and you're watching Mic Check.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to Mic Check. We're back. We're talking to Mr. Dewayne Dominy, the Councilman for the 28th District here in Nashville. And before we took a break, we were talking about the experience that he had being the principal of the day at J.E. Moss Elementary School. What was that experience like?
Well, it wasn't long enough to enjoy as much as I would like, but we got to visit a number of classes and have some students share what they were doing. One of them was a report on what he had spent doing summer vacation. It was really impressive. Got to see a number of the students work and what some of the teachers are doing. We have some great teachers there at J.E. Moss and principals making a difference for that community.
Yeah, and we need a lot of community involvement, teachers and parents especially,
right,
get involved with their children and what's going on in their lives. And I imagine that was a pretty unique experience to see what actually goes on the day of life of a principal.
It was really nice. The one thing I have to point out, I joke sometimes with folks that what's the most important one thing that can be done to improve our schools, and is it a new mayor, or is it a new council, or more tax dollars, or parent involvement?
Yeah.
And the one thing that'll always change is going to be parent involvement. If parents are involved in the school, no matter what the other issues are, the schools will perform better than if parents aren't involved.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I always want to promote parents being involved in our schools, because that's a vital tool to address the concerns and improve our schools.
Yeah, I know, because for me, I was discussing this with my wife, that it's funny how the kids of today, when they come home from school, even the television programming on down is a lot different. I mean, they're coming home to, like when I was a kid. I'm getting up in age, but when I was a kid, I came home, the Flintstones, stuff like that was on, animations, Looney Tunes, but now it's Jerry Springer, Maury and stuff. I mean, so they have I always say kids today have a lot on them. I mean, as far as the technology that they're available to, and just the influences. So parental involvement is very important. You have to know what your kid is doing.
Yeah.
Because, they need that. Even though sometimes they may like go up against it or be rebellious or whatnot, but a lot of times they're really crying out for that attention.
That's right.
If you just pick up on those keys and those clues and stuff, you'll get it.
They will almost always come back to that.
Yeah, because
they'll resist at first, but they'll come back because they thrive on that.
You're absolutely right, because it's like we're learning from them just as much as they're learning from us.
Right.
And the parents, a lot of us need to realize that, because we are just going through life, based on our experiences, and we instill the outcome of our experiences on our children. So any kind of positive experience we have, and negative, because you have to warn your kids what's going on out here.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, getting back to your office here, what's some of the issues that you would like to, during your term, what's some of the main issues you would like to address in your term?
There's a lot of issues that people are talking about. They're concerned about, codes violations and streets being paved smooth and potholes fixed and sidewalks put in. And all those we're going to address as we go. The biggest thing that I'm doing is to develop a tool to communicate with residents and to bring residents together as a community to address those concerns. And because that's going to be a tool that I use to address other concerns as they come up. And so I'm developing an email database where I can communicate with those residents in my district on a regular basis. And you can email me at dewayne.dominy@nashville.gov. It's on the council website, and you can get that email. Just send me an email and ask to be placed on my, what I call my shout list.
Okay.
So I can shout out to you periodically. And what that allows me to do is, number one, inform the residents. Let them know about things that are going on. When we have robberies or something occur in the area, or they're searching for somebody who may have done something bad, we can notify them to be on the lookout for these suspects. It also let them know about community meetings, which is another thing I intend to do, to try to bring together the various neighborhood watches and communities in my district so that we work together as a community. Because that's something we had as a child, most likely. I don't know where you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up right here in Nashville, but you're absolutely right.
We had a community that took a different approach to things than we do now.